Hi friendos, welcome back to Dergy Playin Virtue's Last Reward. So this time, we are going to just go ahead and do this a B game round choice in the middle of the tree. And we're going to choose Betray here, because we chose Ally here. So you might be wondering why it shows that I'm here. It's because I went to this choice to remember who the fuck we were even betraying or allying here. So I was considering between this one and this one to start with this episode. And this one's Luna, this one's Tenmyoji. Let's be honest, the reason I'm choosing this is because I'm more comfortable betraying Tenmyoji, who I know would leave us trapped in here at the end in one route, rather than Luna, especially since now I know that Dio killed the old lady, and not her. I can't betray Luna right now, I'm gonna have to eventually, I'm sure. However, for now, I'm more comfortable with choosing Betray here. By the way, I hope y'all are doing well. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. That'd be very helpful. I might start doing that at the beginning instead of the end of the episode.
The decision's yours. Now decide, ally or betray.
Vi is so fucking cool. I just have to say that often because it's very true. Well, I mean, I don't know if I specifically called her cool before, but I've started to boil down that why I love her so much is that she's cool. And she's calm and collected, and she knows what she wants, and she's very, you know, commanding, and I am a masochist. What? In that last moment before the counter reached... Oh yeah, that must be why I like these games so much. Anyway, in that last moment before the counter reached 0, I made my choice. Yeah. Sorry, Tenmyoji, but also kind of not, but also kind of yes. Because, yeah, you betray the shit out of us, but Quark, though. God damn it. As Vi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. Oh yeah, this is the point where I think the main reason why I just went ahead and chose Ally was it was hard after him seeing the body of the old woman. Yeah, it was hard to betray him after that. What had happened to make him like that? Well, I mean, you betrayed him, but well, we know the actual reason.
Chose betray, huh? That's messed up.
What? You said I should.
I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Tenmyoji chose to betray us?
It was a leading question. Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you were so happy to let me choose after you lost in rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all along.
Was I?
I think maybe. God damn it.
Yo, what's up? Amberdex game! Round 1! The result!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
I forgot because of how much I've been skipping this. How much I fucking love the voice acting here. Like, I knew I loved it, but I only remember how much I love it and why whenever I revisit it. Time for oof. I wonder how much other oof is occurring here. That's an oof. That's an oof. Everyone's oofing today. So... Oh, fuck you, game! Fuck you! This is the canon original game, isn't it? This is the canon original game. The same one that we betrayed Playin, and we betrayed Alice. We betrayed fucking everyone in the original game, didn't we? But how has there been 2 games? How has there been a game and then time seemingly rewinded and then another game? What if that was the purpose of the fucking nonary game this time? What if, like, literally it was to rewind time and then the second one was for something else? I don't fucking know, dude. Man, the first game was confusing as to how that shit worked, but I think I get it now. But, like, fuck, dude. It's also an oof if Tenmyoji really is Junpei that we just fucked him over. That's what the dialogue pieces where people are like, yeah, this is for the first round too, or like the first game, this happened. And they just remember that for some reason. And, I think that's what that's hinting at. Is that there was one game in the past, and then somehow we all, or the game all, or time all got reset, and then we played the game again, and then different choices were made. Fuck that, dude. What if he also had a premonition about us betraying him? Although, I don't know about that. Fuck this game, dude, because there are points where they make the same choice, isn't there? So the points where they don't make the same choice, when you make the different one. I mean, that is clever game design for this kind of game, but also fuck that. It makes a lot of sense for Uchikoshi specifically to do that too, I feel like. I feel like he has a sadistic streak, and he expresses it through these games and making the player do this shit and have the consequences for doing the shit that they do. Just to get to the true ending of his game. Because you have to do some horrible shit. Although I don't think he's made us a murderer yet or anything, but I say yet, because if he somehow is able to make us do that, I would not be surprised at all, whatsoever. Oof. So many ones everywhere.
I got betrayed?
Yeah, bitch! You betrayed me a lot in other rounds. So frankly, I do feel a little guilty. But I feel a lot less guilty than I would in some other situations right now, frankly, in this game. Because I know that you betray the fuck out of Sigma in several other AB game rounds. So, fuck you, honestly. He chose ally? Yeah, he remembers the other one again. I feel like he's been doing that more in the recent routes I've been going down. And I wonder if something changed because of the routes I've already done here or not. Why? Yeah! There's two canon rounds. There's a first one. Okay, no, wait, hold on. Wait. No! Does it change based on which one you do first? I don't know anymore. Because in this one he chose betray that first time. That last time. No, wait, no. That was the canon first one, right? That must mean that, yes, okay, I get it now, I think. In this one in specific, the first round was actually the betray one. Timey-wimey shit. Alternate universes. Morphogenetic fields.
Last time.
I'm an Esper. And no, I'm not. I don't have fucking 7th grade syndrome, or whatever that's called. I'm literally just... Or was it 8th grade syndrome? That is it just called middle school syndrome? I forget. But that thing where, like... I think it's like 8th grade syndrome. 8th grader syndrome. Like, that Japanese term where it's like a middle schooler that, like, basically lives in a fantasy in an extreme way. Like, and it's often, like, anime shit, like espers and stuff. Anyway, last time?
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. The truth was, I didn't know why I'd said that, either. The words had just appeared in my mouth before I knew I was saying them. Welcome to this game. Lots of that... This series, actually. Lots of that happens. Get used to it. Also, it's all true. Yes, I promise.
Oh, you're the one who chose betray. I should be asking you why.
Well, because I had a premonition of you choosing betray, and it happened. I don't know how it happened, and then this also happened. But, that did occur. Also, you also betrayed us and left us to die in one route. You may have actually been able to free us later, but the players do not get the luxury of seeing whether or not that happens. So, as far as I know, you let us die. Also, it seems pretty unlikely that, considering apparently there is not much of humanity left in this, setting right now, I have a feelio that there isn't much chance of us being rescued. Thus, yeah, fuck you, basically.
I told him you might choose betray.
Interesting. Because they just had a conversation where he asked her if he was making a scapegoat out of him. And she smiled and was like, am I? Like, okay, yeah, you are a bitch, fuck you. And now she's taking the fall. I'm confused. Fight, you...
I can't believe you. I'd never choose
I'm sorry, that's just funny. Knowing how many fucking times you choose betray. Because I don't think it's even just this one and the one where you can, where he can leave. I'm pretty damn sure he chooses betray a good few other times. At least like one other. Don't quote me, but I know it's at least twice.
I trusted you two.
Yeah, well, I trusted you too. I trusted you as well in other, I guess, parallel universes or something. And you fucking blew it, bitch. Although, of course, you don't know this here, so it might just sound like I'm talking out of my ass, but I'm not, because this is an Uchikoshi game and it's nuts.
And this is what I got.
Ah, I apologize.
Fine, you don't need to apologize. I was the one who did it. I pushed the button.
Oh, yeah. I guess you've got a point.
Huh? wait, what?
It's Sigma's fault.
What the fuck? I don't know what the hell... Honestly, like, I don't know what the hell she's on about half the time, and I also like that,
You want to
kinda.
blame someone, blame him.
What the hell, Vi?
What What, you're gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you pushed the button. I'm never trusting either of you again. This isn't over. Just you wait.
Oh boy. Fun. That's when Sigma knew he fucked up. And now this has gotta... Well, okay, no. I know he's gonna do the I know he's gonna do the flashback thing here. But I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, I'm autoing. I didn't mean to auto. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on, stop. Okay, now, here we go. I tried to think of something to say, but before I could come up with the right words, he was gone. I spun around. Fi, what the fuck? But she was gone, too. Where the hell? She jumped really high. I think she might have. How did she just disappear like that? I looked around the room for Fi and noticed that Clover, Kay, and Luna seemed to be having some kind of an argument as well. I moved closer and did my best to listen surreptitiously. What does surreptitiously mean again? I'm trying to, like, expand my vocabulary, so all the words that, like, I even think I kind of know the meaning of, I'm making sure I know the meaning of when I come across them in games and stuff. Because games are a better source of learning than you would think if you just look up things in them and think about stuff in them. Especially for language, especially because, you know, visual novels are novels, you know? They can really teach you how to be a better writer if you want to study them for it. Especially if you want to write for games, which I'd love to.
Why did you do it? Sorry. I guess I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, you know?
Oof. Yeah, of course it was... Of course Clover betrayed her, you know. The thing is that she has a reason beyond herself, too. And it's her organization, so... And Alice, so... Yeah. And also her brother. Again, it feels weird to me that we haven't heard hide nor hair of Snake. We haven't heard shit about Snake. I really wonder what the hell that's all about. Did Uchikoshi really just discard Snake as a character for this game? Or entirely? I really fucking wonder about that. God, the more I play these games, the more I just want to know everything. That's how you know I think you've written a good mystery story, huh? I think that honestly, as much as I do have issues with the way these games are written, especially just a lot of the pervy jokes and how tasteless they are to me, that's really the biggest thing. Especially because there's a lot of things that could be read as extremely sexist. But, I do wonder, I just got up, because I needed to do some stuff. And while I was doing that, I thought about the game, because I always do that. I have to get up at some point during my recording, and then I think about the game while I'm doing so, and that's oftentimes where some of my rambles come from, actually. At least like one per episode or so, I would wager. And I was thinking, I wonder if there is an ending where we escape the number 9 door. Like, Sigma gets 9 points and gets out the door, and then we see what the fuck's actually there. But I have this feeling that we won't see that until the true ending. But that's mostly probably because I'm thinking it's gonna go similarly to 999, which I don't know about that, obviously. I'm curious about that. Because if, like, we choose Betray down the line, could we just literally just get to 9 points and go out the door and see what the hell that's about? I really wonder. Or would we be the only person to get stopped doing that? That would piss me off a lot. Especially because I keep thinking, oh yeah, we could stop the people, and then they don't ever stop them. They never can. It's so annoying. I hate when stories do that thing of like, yeah, there's this thing that could happen. And then it's like hammered in, oh, this could happen, and then it doesn't. It just never does. It's like a plot device. It's supposed to make you think something's gonna go one way, and then it never does. It's like the most cheap and predictable type of subversion in the entire universe. Once is okay, maybe, but like, if you do this thing in a story, you pretty much always do it all the time. Because you always set this expectation. Like, I swear to God I've seen this in other stories. I feel like I have. I don't quite remember where, but I swear I've seen this in other stories. But anyway.
I apologize, but I felt the same way.
Oof, man.
But if we all choose Ally, then we could all escape together.
Luna hug. I actually think she might be literally just the purest person here. But the game wanted us to suspect her for a while, because Uchikoshi just likes to keep us guessing. And to subvert our expectations. So I need to start thinking, whatever, like, I feel like I do anyway. Whatever, like, the first person that seems really suspicious is, it's probably not them. Like, I need to start realizing, except, well, Dio's always been obviously an asshole and suspicious. But, like, again, there was seemingly a lot of evidence about Luna. But Dio's obviously clever and an asshole. And willing to kill people. So maybe I say obviously clever. I mean, he's dumb in some ways. He's short-sighted, and his temper makes him do and say dumb shit. But at the same time, he's good at tricking people.
It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points. That would be enough to get us out. Why? Well, of course we know that. But if we betray, then it's faster.
If your opponent chooses ally and you choose betray, then you gain 3 points. Do that twice, and you get 6 points, you see?
If you ally, then you have to play the AB game 3 times.
But if you betray somebody, you only have to do it twice.
Why are you acting like that's the right thing to do? I almost feel like you're blaming me or something.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray? Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Oof, man. Big fucking... Maybe Luna really is just pure. I don't expect that from characters in these games because of June. Because, like, she seems really pure on the surface, but if you think about it, she made the second Nonary game happen, and everything that went along with that. And if you think about it, she also got everyone she loved killed over and over again. Including her brother, including... I'm pretty sure Santa died a few times, including the man she loved, Junpei. Like... Excuse me, what? It's like, yes, the actual outcome is that, but if you take into account all the alternate universes that I think she probably saw, right? She fucking got them killed over and over again. But, like, I guess the actual real outcome was one where they didn't, but she still committed murder, basically, by doing that as well. So, yeah. She basically committed murder. It's like the most indirect way humanly possible, but like basically. It was really Santa that did a lot of the physical stuff, but it was all her plan from what I understand, somehow. I don't know how she was able to communicate him while being fucking dead. But maybe just spirits are real in this universe and there you go, I don't know. Luna walked off with her head buried between her shoulders. Her back trembled as if perhaps she were crying, but I couldn't see her face. Alice, Dio, and Quark, however, seem to be having some issues of their own.
Fine. You just wait.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
Fuck you, Dio. I don't think Quark... I think Dio's always the one. I think Dio's trying to force a specific outcome. Or maybe he was just there to kill her. Or, well, he said, I sent here to do something. He didn't say sent here to kill her. Like, if that was it, then he'd probably just say, I was sent here to kill her. In fact, I think that would have been smarter for him to do, but it's obvious that he's not good about being smart about what he says, at least. Because he's a dickhead, and an asshole, and an actual murderer, and a piece of shit human being.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
They exchanged dark looks, then stomped off in different directions. Fun! Everything's great today. This is the happiest route ever. Yay.
Zero, when does the next round
Okay,
start?
I'm pretty damn certain this is the same ass shit, so Skippy Dergon go with. Yep, yeah, this whole sequence is all the same. Okay, so is this. I'm pretty damn sure there's nothing new here. If I'm wrong, let me know, guys. I really think this is all the same shit. Yeah, yep. This is one of the scenes, and yeah, these are all the same. There's nothing different here. I'm just pretty damn certain of that. Yeah, there's this whole thing. Man, this is a lot. This is a big chunk of nothing changes for a route that's new. That's the biggest problem with this series, in my opinion. Wait! We don't have a fucking choice! I want to go back and actually read that if we don't have a fucking choice. I guess I should have figured, because if you look at the fucking chart... Oh, if I just press down, I forgot that entirely. I don't even have to open the menu to do that. That'll be so much nicer if I remember that. It's funny how I accidentally pressed down, and then was like, oh yeah! Actually, I don't even know if I was ever cognizant of that. I probably was at one point, but forgetting things like controls I'm not going to use all the time is an extremely common thing for me. We're going through the green door, and I wonder if we're going through one of the doors in the green door that is different. Either way, let's read this novel section again, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be different as fuck. I really don't like how samey a lot of the stuff leading up to this stuff always is, though. If I could change something about these games, somehow it would be that. I could cut out more of this stuff, too, but I want to make sure all the different details are in there, you know? So I don't... Because I don't remember what's different a lot of the time, because there's always small different things here. I know that, so that's why I do the episodes the way that I do. So, how are we gonna do this?
I won't go with Sigma.
Yeah, I don't blame you, really. Except, I sort of do, because it's kind of your fault that I chose Betray, bitch.
He betrayed me last time.
Yeah, it's because you betrayed me at least twice. At least. And also, one of those times you left me to die instead of just betraying me. So yeah, again, fuck you, bitch, motherfucker. I don't know why I said it that way. Well, fine.
You hit the button, right, Sigma?
Well, yeah, but she also wanted it to happen, that's obvious.
I don't want to go with Dio.
Yeah, so everyone's like, fuck you because you betrayed me, and that's why we have one choice.
Same reason. I can't trust that he won't betray me again.
Honestly? Now that I know all this, do I really care? We know it's gonna be them saying the same kind of shit. If one of y'all in the comments is like, no, there's something really great here, I will go back here and read this at some point. But honestly, I just don't see a lot of reason to rehash this, because this is gonna be the same shit we've seen from everyone. Like, yeah, it's gonna be, they're gonna say it in different flavors and with voice acting because they're different characters, but it's just gonna be, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Okay, well, because of that, there's only one choice. And there we go. That's all this scene is. I'm pretty sure. Let me know if it ain't, but I'm pretty sure it is. So, like, I don't see much of a reason to care. Okay, now. This is when things are gonna be different. And I wonder what room we're getting this time, because I have a feeling it may be a different one. It might be the pantry? I'm not sure if that's in here, though. Isn't there, like, one other room that I know we don't have? I think it's, like, 2 or 3 rooms left, right? Well, we'll see. Huh? Is this a dead end?
Well, there are 3 doors here. But it looks like they're all locked.
What's this thing? It's got a lever on it.
Can you pull the lever?
Come on, my hands are kind of full right now. With what?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what does he have? Wait, did someone give him things? I should have read that, shouldn't I have?
I can take Quark then.
Oh! We have oh, God! Oh, we're with Quark! Okay, that's important, but now I know that. So, again... Oh, yeah, okay, he's passed out. So now we get to understand what the hell happens. Because, isn't it like... Wait. Oh, this is gonna be really important, because those times where he fucking disappears, isn't it always when he is carried into the room unconscious? And then I guess at some point during the room he wakes up and fucks off, and then we never fucking find him again? Are we finally gonna actually figure out where the hell he goes at that point? Ooh. You really don't want to touch that thing, do you?
Well, I mean, look at it. It looks suspicious. Like I'm gonna touch it and whoosh, a bunch of poison needles fly out of the wall. Maybe if I had, like, a piece of wood to move it with or something.
I think you might be a little paranoid. Well, considering her past, I really do not blame her at all for that. I blame her for some other things like murderous tendencies, but I don't blame her for that.
Then you do it.
Fine. I shifted Quark over to one shoulder and flipped the switch with my free hand. See? No needles. Everything's fine.
For now, only one of the doors opened.
Did you see the plaque on that door before it opened? I think it said to the... Oh, treatment center. I think we might just put Quark in there and then know he's safe. Wait, maybe? Wait, that's right. Didn't we find him in the treatment? So he's always in... Oh, that's right. I forgot. He's in the treatment center pod when he disappears. We learned that last time, didn't we? Or at least, like, an episode or 2 or 3 ago, maybe? Listen, I'm recording several of these a day now because I really want to finish this game soon, so I don't know what the fuck happens when it's all bleeding together. I think it said something like treatment center.
Do you think that's some kind of medical thing?
First an infirmary, now this. Why do I keep ending up in these places? I glanced over at Quark, asleep on my shoulder. Hey, you know what? We may have lucked out.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, if this is where they treat people, maybe they've got something that can cure Quark.
Oh, yeah.
Let's head on in then.
Okay.
It's time for some one-on-one clover perviness. I'm ready for the fucking jokes now. I'm ready to fucking cringe at them. And if there aren't many, or if there aren't any, I'll be surprised pleasantly, and my faith in Uchikoshi's humanity will be restored. But otherwise, yeah, I'm fully expecting. If they're alone, why the fuck would there not be a bunch of jokes? If there aren't, I will be happy and surprised. What are those?
It says on the side. Treatment pod.
Now, puns and stuff, that's fine. I love those, honestly. But some of them are very cringy. However, please no perviness. She doesn't look over 18. I know she is, but that doesn't fucking matter. She panders to the lolly crowd, and we all know it. And I'm not that, and I think that grown men that are that need to fucking get therapy. And there seems to be a fucking lot of those. Especially in Japan. It's like a cultural thing, and it weirds me out. Like, for example, I learned recently that the entire idol industry in Japan basically panders to old men. You know what the idol industry is, right? It's all girls that either are actually underage, or they are made to look underage. Think about that. And actually don't, it's disgusting. Anyway, Japanese culture is cool to me, but then there's parts of it that I'm like, yeah. Especially just how much, it basically feels like it's normalized pedophilia. Like, literally. Especially if you look up most hentai, the amount of pedophilia that's just in hentai is really disturbing to me. Anyway, so I guess it treats people? Maybe it can help Quark.
Yeah.
Damn, not good. It's locked. Let's take a look around. Maybe something in here will tell us how to unlock this door.
Okay.
Clover nodded and bounced off to examine the room. I lay Quark down just outside of the door to the treatment center, and he's gonna get up and walk around, isn't he? Because doesn't he fuck off other times? Does he get in the pod by himself? I kind of wonder about that. Because, like, apparently he was lost and then they found him in the treatment center, so either someone put him there and didn't tell anyone about it. What if Dio does that? Because he lies out of his ass, and we know this. But, like, why would he not kill him, A? And B, just put him in there and not tell anyone, so I don't know about that. And then also, yeah, he went to the treatment center last time, too, so it would, but, like, what if he gets in there on his own, too? And I wonder why, if so. Clover might have been overly paranoid about the lever, but, there's no harm in being cautious. Hang on there, little guy. We'll get you fixed up soon. Or unless you literally wake up, get up, and walk away from us. Which I think might happen. Well, either they're lying about it, but I don't know why. I'm pretty sure, like, Tenmyoji was with him that one time. And then, like, why would he leave him anywhere? So that doesn't make sense. I think he literally gets up and walks away at points. I ruffled his hair gently, and, cute. Listen, one of my favorite goddamn things in the world is people being really nice to little kids. In stories and in general, and I try to be nice to little kids. Because, goddammit, yes, you know, wholesome. I ruffled his hair gently, then turned and headed back to the room. We must protect that boy. I had some investigating to do. Okay, time for Poozles and things. So, let's explore the treatment center and hopefully get some fucking more answers about what the hell's going on here. I think this might be the facility that Kay was raised in, and I think the doctor, the guy that raised him, and that woman that came to them might be among us. So, I have a feeling that all that might get revealed towards the end of the game, or it might be a let's push the actual answers forward to ZTD thing, kind of like how Alice in this game, and pretty far in, at least for me, and certainly not super, you know, early on in the game, actually finally fucking gave us the answers, the true, like, what the hell everything, well, not everything, a lot of things meant. Actually, no, yeah, even, like, her presence there had nothing to do with what I thought it was. I feel like the coffin story was literally just a red herring for Uchikoshi to keep us guessing about who she was. Although, why do that, actually? if he's not gonna do anything with it? What if she really was undercover on that ship? Like, on the actual ship during the first actual nonary game. I think that might be true, but we'll see. And again, I think that Seven's contact was her, the one that told him about the kids. But I'm pretty proud of myself because that was not a very long rant and I feel like I'm done. And I feel like I'm better at this kind of thing all the time now. Hell, I even took a week or two break from this and this feels natural to me. This feels like fucking I'm home. That's how I know this is something that's going to be a huge part of my life, or at least things of this nature. I can see 3 treatment pods through the windows. From the left, they're numbered 1, 2, and 3. I do wonder what the treatment pods are there for exactly. Is there a particular reason? What if it's like for K, the man and the lady, and they were like really preserved in there for like a long ass time? And you know what that might mean? K was in one of them. Tenmyoji was in the other. Old lady that died was in the third one. And they were sleeping in there for a long fucking time, is what I think these treatment pods are. But we'll say. Although maybe it really is just for treating stuff short term, but like, I don't know, man. Anyway. What's this screen about? Also, there's something under it, but there's a button under the screen. Push it then. Right. And there. I thought I was going to have to, as per usual, I'd say, in these games, actually activate the button for us to actually start understanding what the hell the button's about, but this time they're just kind of giving it to you free, and I feel like this game might do that a bit more than the first one. It probably is a quality of life thing they realized to do after making the first game and perhaps getting fan feedback of some kind or what have you, or testing feedback or something, I don't know. Well, probably more like fan feedback, because testing feedback would be when they could still fix it in the first game. I feel like there was a lot more ambiguity in the first game and that they've cleaned a little bit of that up. Hey, it turned on. Looks like there's something on it. Okay, wow, my brain's already like, oh boy, this is gonna be a puzzle. I literally feel, I feel like I'm literally having a minor headache in response to seeing this. This might be a Holy Lookups Batman room, but I'm gonna try my best to not look up anything like I did, I think, last room, which I'm very proud of. What the heck is this? It says start in the corner there. Maybe it's a board game. You found an image of a board game. You can review it in the archive. There's a lot more hints for that, probably. Like, that looks like a several hints kind of a thing. Hello? A lion eating the goddamn sun. Again. Nice lion. That's a pretty realistic painting. There's something black on it. It's a really... Wait, why is she singing? I love Clover. Like, it's weird because the way she acts in rooms is a little bit more super friendly and bubbly and silly than I would expect from her. Normally she's a little bit paranoid of anyone except for Alice in this game and Snake in the first one, but, you know, and in cutscenes I'd say that's generally how she is. But in rooms, she just has, like, I mean, everyone's kind of silly in rooms, but not really. I feel like other characters are a little bit more in character, but that's because I've mostly only seen, like, in the first game, I think the main reason I'm like this is in the first game, Clover was, from my knowledge, kind of an asshole generally in rooms, if I remember correctly. Or maybe I'm just remembering that one room where she really didn't trust you. And she had to work with you because she was trapped in there. Because she tried to run and escape to start with, I think. But I think maybe she's also grown past a little bit of that. Realizing, you know, after surviving 2 of these fuckers. Poor Clover. Like, honestly, she's been through more than anyone else. Unless Snake was also here. Like, you know, Kay, but I think that's been ruled out. Maybe Snake is just, like, a forgotten character, but I will be kinda mad if that's the case. Because if they don't address every single character in 999, I feel like that's just bad writing. Because there's not a whole lot of characters in these games. I think I'm starting to realize that's one trait I love in games like this. There's a character overload problem in a lot of other kinds of Japanese stories. Like shonen animes and the video game version of shonen animes, which is JRPGs. You know, like the whole thing where there's too goddamn many party members and just characters in general, and a lot of them don't get a lot of screen time and aren't very well fleshed out. These games do not have that problem because there's always like, yes, there's side characters, but everyone that's really a plot focus and like, actually no, there's not really any real side characters in here, really, honestly. Except for ones, I don't know. I just feel like there's a rather, like, narrow focus, and of course, you know, you're only really basically dealing with 9 people throughout these games, so it makes sense, right? But I've always really started to... I've loved the whole small cast thing, where you can actually flesh out everyone. And games that also go the extra mile to flesh everyone out, which I think this game certainly does. Especially if you go through all the endings and see all the dialogue stuff, and you know, make sure to activate everything and see all the dialogue in the rooms, you know, you get a big sense of everyone's character. I don't really understand why she's singing this. Is this a reference to something I have no idea about? It's a really, really, really real lion. I apologize if there was some, you know, melody I was supposed to sing that to that I obviously, like I said, don't know. But there's my rendition of that, if you wanted it. Don't sing in a whisper like that. Oh, it's a really, really, really real lion. Or, I don't even know how she would do that. It's creepy. It's a really, really, really real lion. I don't know. It looks kind of like he's coughing up a hairball. I think he's trying to eat something, not cough it up. Yeah, the sun, again. Man, I really want to understand the symbolism behind lions eating the sun. Because that's really fucking important to whoever Zero is this time, obviously. Like, possibly more than anything else. He's trying to eat a hairball? Probably something else. What? I don't know. There's just a hole there. So we need to put something into the hole? Clover phrasing. God damn it. Yeah, I think so. She's always the one that says stuff that can be phrased that way from what I remember, and I think that's intentional. A picture of a lion. There's a circular hole between his jaws. Alright, so we gotta find the rest of that sun. Jellyfish, hello. Oh my gosh, aliens! Pretty sure they're just jellyfish. No, they're actually Metroids from Metroid. So yeah, they're aliens. Aliens. There are 3 jellyfish. 2 yellow ones and a purple one. What's that inside the purple one? Is it digesting human oh my god, Clover, that's terrifying. Why the fuck would you say that? Why would you even think something like that? I love how, without knowing it, Sigma's line was a progression of my horrified response to that. I don't think it's meat anyway. Look at it. It's too solid. I think it's a tile of some sort. Yeah, I think it's rather circular. I think it's the rest of that sun. Also, I think it's a consistent color. I wonder if we can get it out. How would we do that? Well, we probably have to unlock that. That looks like a keyhole of some kind. There's a lid on the tanks. You can't open it? Nope. Looks like it's locked. Well, it's got a keyhole. Then I guess we need to unlock it if we want to open it. Yapperino! Alright, what else is here? It's kind of relaxing going through rooms at this point. Because the music is... In fact, this music isn't, like, overly terrifying like a lot of the other music in this game. It's mostly just chill. But it is still rather dark, unlike the garden. But I guess that was supposed to, like... Again, like I mentioned in the garden, sort of give off the atmosphere that place has of, like, being an oasis in this just, like, desert of metal sort of a thing. Which, of course, if you're going to put people underground for years and years, you would certainly want somewhere like that, obviously. A plant. It's all withered up. How sad. I bet it hasn't been watered. Yeah. Did you notice there's something stuck in the trunk? Yeah, it looks like red plastic. Let me have a look. Is this actually... Let's see if I can pull it out. Huh? It won't budge. I think it's stuck on something. Guess I have to take the whole thing then. Huh? Well, that red thing is probably important. Yeah, you're probably right. Interesting. Do you have to cut it open or something? A withered plant. There's a bit of red plastic sticking out of the trunk. It's in there real good, though. I can't pull it out. That's what he said. Anyway. Wow, another... Okay, I was about to say, wow, the one time where when I look down like that, there's actually something to activate, which would be a pain, honestly, so I'm kind of glad it doesn't work that way. Anyway, a binder. Again, calling it a binder when it's obviously a folder again. Why don't they just call it a folder if they're going to use the same message to folders? Anyway, because a binder has more 3D-ness than that. We all know that. Looks like there's a piece of paper in it. It says, how to open the pod room door. Like, the tablet looks like a tablet to me on the right side there. But that is a folder that I just picked up, not a binder. I wonder if that's actually a translation error or something, actually. In the English version, that's very possible. You have found an instruction for unlocking the pod room. Oh, it says instruction instead of instructions. I'm pretty sure that's a typo. You can review it. You can review them in the archive. You can review them in the archive. I keep saying archive, and I know it's pronounced archive. But yeah, English is unintuitive sometimes, with all of its fucking silent letters. Tablet. A tablet. There's a message on it. Hey, we don't have to find a battery for this one. That feels good. 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. What the hell is that supposed to mean? If I touch it, the screen changes. Wait, it's literally telling you about the second password. Unless it doesn't mean the passwords for the safe. But this is next to the safe, and we're dealing with 2 passwords. Why the hell wouldn't it be saying that? It's interesting how it's actually giving us a hint this time as to what the second password is. It's not something you have to intuit. It's literally like, hey, here's literally where the second password is. It's not ambiguous. So this is the final puzzle here. Makes sense because it's right next to the safe. Or unless I'm misinterpreting that, but 2 passwords. There can't be a coincidence. Okay, so that's for fucking later as fuck, probably. Do you think maybe the pieces could mean, like, the pieces in the board? So we have to keep finding plastic pieces, I bet. Yeah. Pieces. Don't you remember what it said on the tablet before the password screen popped up? Like, 4 pieces for the first password, 1 for the second. Interesting. Those pieces. Okay, but what board game are you talking about? You already forgot? No, I didn't. Thank you, Clover. I like hints and stuff. What's this? A wall clock. Nothing strange here. I beg to differ. What is that thing that's conveniently being hidden by the message box? What? Are you serious? Yeah, thank you, Clover. Are we even looking at the same clock? Everything about it is abnormal. Everything? Really? Oh, I mean, well, yeah, the hands are missing too. Also, what the hell does N04 mean? And also, the weird suspicious thing that's over the 6. Almost. Really? Totally looks like a regular clock to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, abnormality number 1. No hands. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't have any. What do you mean you guess? How could you miss that? Sorry. See, this feels more like Clover to me than, like, the silly stuff so far. But anyway, sorry. Anyway, abnormality number 2. There's some weird green glowy thing. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, there is. What is that? I guess there's no way to know without taking it out. But there's a cover, right? You can't get to it. Yeah, and it won't open. Shoot. Well, duh. There's no way it's gonna be that easy. So if we want this green thing, we have to figure out a way to get that cover open. Yep. Abnormality number 3 is the hole on the bottom okay, not the N04, but that's gotta be something. Obviously, some sort of hint for something. There's no way it ain't. Abnormality number 3 is the hole on the bottom left corner. It's a keyhole, isn't it? Huh, I wonder what it is. I think it's probably a keyhole. Yep, thought so. Oh! And that means... Wait! We can think later. I've got 2 more points of abnormality. He's just like... at this point. Number 4. Turn your attention to the other side of the clock. Specifically the bottom right corner. I love how Sigma is so dense about this, unless he's literally just taking her for a ride, which is possible. What do you think these are? Well, they're 2 slots painted red and green. Do you think they're for memory cards? Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, because memory cards have been a huge thing in this game. They sure look like they are. And I've saved the best for last. And reality number 5 is about number 4. Huh? Look, see where it says N04 on the clock face? Wait. Number 4 is the 5th abnormality. Yes, I see. It is rather odd. Does that mean this is the 4th clock? Anyway, those are the 5 weird things about this clock. Were you looking anyway? At the clock? Where are you looking anyway? At the clock? And your eyes must be worse than I thought. Wait, if I was about number 4, is it number 4 about these? N04. Oh! Oh! I get it now! Okay, I had to think for a second. Not number 4 is in the 4th thing she pointed out, but number 4 is in number 4. Okay, so let's actually look in here. For once, or finally. Unless it's locked? Shoot, won't open. Oh yeah, that's right. Like, I guess we get it open during the course of this, right? There's a control panel on it. Yeah? I think this is how you unlock it. This door can only be unlocked with the correct 4-digit code. You can use, okay. Hidden block. Okay, yes, that was... I was reading that, I was like, did I find this in here? Because, like, what? I don't remember what, like, the name of the document that we had to pick up here was, but yes, that is the one. Okay. For each of the numbers, that is A, the correct number, and B, in the correct place, you will get 1 hit. Each of the numbers, that is the correct number, but not in the correct place, you will get 1 blow. Okay. You have 10 guesses to figure out the password. If you guess wrong 10 times, the code will reset and you must start over. I'm not quite sure how it's supposed to work, but I guess I can mess with it a bit. Alright, let's look at that archive thing then. The door is protected by a 4-digit password. You can use the hit blow count hints displayed on the screen to figure out what those 4 digits are. If one of the numbers you select is in a number... Wait, what? In the password. I think it should just say is a number instead of is in a number. So that's confusing. Anyway, in the password and in the right place. If one of the numbers you select is a number in the password but is not in the right place. Yeah, okay, that second in, or I guess the first in that first star point is definitely a typo then. Number in the password but is not in the right place. Then that will add to your blow count. I'd like to add to my blow count in real life. I've only had 1 so far. Anyway, what? Yes, it is what you're thinking. Anyway, I'm very lucky. You know, this feel pretty good. I'm done. I'm sorry. If you get 10 tries for each password, if you exhaust your 10 tries, No, actually, I had a couple from the same person. I'm sorry, and I'm done. Now, I know that has to be TMI for some people. Anyway, you get 10 tries for each password. If you exhaust your 10 tries, the password will reset. Alright, so yeah, this is literally just trial and error out my asshole, which I'm cool with, because I like doing that, and I tend to get more things right by guessing them when I don't have the complete picture than actually having all the hints first. So, hopefully, this will not take me very long. One blow. Okay. So either 1, 4, 7, or 9. Okay, I'm already starting to like this puzzle. I like these kinds of... Ah, shit! I didn't mean to do that. Ah, thanks, Clover. Okay. Alright. I know that 1, 4, 7, or 9 was it, so let's start with 1, though I sort of doubt it. I know it was 1, 4, 7, or 9. 7 and 9, and I hope I remember that. I think I can... You know what? Nah. Let's actually start that again. Hold on. 1, 4, 7, 9 check. Unless it... Oh, wait, what? Oh! Oh, it fucking randomizes. Because that was the same fucking... I swear to God it was the same numbers. It fucking randomizes. And I guess I should have figured that. Because I literally was just thinking, why does it say it will reset when you do 10 tries? It's because it'll fucking random. This is literally random. There is not a set answer to this. Interesting. Because this game does not... I don't think there's been another puzzle like this, but don't quote me, in these games so far. At least, you know, again, how I experience them, because one of, I think, the beauties of these games is you can really experience a different route order than I did, I bet. For damn sure. Like, really different. So 3 out of 1, 4, 7, and 9 are... So I'm going to try an experiment then. I'm going to start with 2, 4, 7, 9, check. Oh! Okay, so, wow. Wow, I'm getting some luck here. Because this has gotta be random. Okay, so either the 4 or the 2 is in the right place. Let's try to determine that. How would we do that? Yeah, I'm starting to really like this puzzle a lot. I already started to like it. I actually kind of like that it's randomized. It's literally my bag. It's trial and error. That's the name of this game. That's not usually the case. I actually like this a lot for that. Let's start by keeping the 4 there. And switching the 2 and the 7 around, so 4729. Okay, no. Okay, then that means that the 2 was in the right place. That has to be it then. Let's confirm by doing 7, 2, 4, 9. 2 hit 2 blow. Okay, yeah, we're getting somewhere. Is the 7 in the right place? Let's keep the 7, 2, switch the 9 and 4. 3. Oh no, keep 3 blow again. So I think it was 7, 2. Wait. I just hope I don't get to 10 very quickly. Okay, yeah, 2. Okay, so I think it was then, yeah, the 2 and the 4 were in the right place. So wait, do I just switch the 9 and the 7? I think I'm literally about to get it. And I hope I am because I have 2 more tries. So, 9, 2, 4, 7. Is that it? Hey, feels good. I kind of want to play that again. But I have a feeling I won't be able to. You did it, Sigma. I'll thank you, Clover. I really liked that puzzle. Looks like that was the answer. Phew, that was lucky. Yeah, honestly, that one was lucky. Anyway, it seems to have unlocked. It literally randomizes again. I'm amazed this game does that ever. Because so far, as far as I'm aware, all of the solutions have been static. Looks like there are 3 pods. From the left, there are pod 1, pod 2, and pod 3. There are numbers on them. You just can't really see them from here. Also, they've got handles. Maybe they're for opening the pods up? Yep, oh, very, very, very sci-fi noise. I mean, it's a very, very sci-fi device, I suppose, anyway. And this is a very, very sci-fi series, anyway. There's nothing here. Yeah, it's empty. No clues or... Wait. There's something written on the inside of the cover. Oh, 111? This looks like a digital... 11-1? This looks like a digital clock. 11 hours and 1 minute? Numbers made to look like numbers from a digital clock. Does it really mean 11 hours and 1 minute? I think it means a hint of some kind, but what kind, though? I bet there's something important in all of them, but there's also the screens here, which we probably have to do something with, too. More memory cards? We haven't found any, by the way, still. Unless the red... The plastic thing in that plant is a red memory card. It's gotta be, right? There's a message on the screen. Currently undergoing internal maintenance. Please stand by. I guess we can't use this one. Yeah. We can still open it, which is interesting. The screen says currently undergoing internal maintenance. Does the third one? Maintenance complete. Please insert activation chip? What does it mean about an activation chip? Another fucking card or something. Well, I guess it's a chip we insert to activate the pod. You think... Why are you being like that? This is important. Wait. Okay. I get it. We need to get Quark into one of these, right? Yeah. Well, okay, no. He's just being cheeky about not knowing shit, isn't he? I kind of like that. That's funny. It doesn't actually feel out of character very much either. Although, like, maybe that's because I'm used to Uchikoshi main characters being trolls a little bit. I don't know if Sigma's really been a troll in this kind of way. In fact, it feels more like Junpei would have been a troll that way, but Sigma's definitely been a troll at times, I remember. There's a key in here. There's also a clock on the inside of that one. Wait a minute. Gotta be hints for that, for, I guess, maybe opening that clock on the wall? Well, we'll see, obviously. Yeah, it's a key, isn't it? This just looks like a normal key. Have you seen any keyholes that look like they might fit? I think there might be a couple, actually. A clock, huh? Did you think it was a nipple with 2 hairs growing out of it? Oh my god! I didn't even think of that, Clover. Of course not! Hands are pointing to 6:20. There's another clock here. Wait, is there a clock on this one too on the outside? I don't think so. It's interesting how there's a clock on the inside of this one, on the outside of that one. I wonder if that's a hint in and of itself? This is a clock. The hands are pointing to 7:15. Are you sure you're reading it right? Yeah. See the 12? That's the top. Yep, okay, yep, 2 keys, 2 keyholes. We already know where these go. There's something in here. A key? Oh, okay, yeah. Different key for different interesting kind of key. Very interesting here. Like this is literally just a normal key. I wonder what they say about this one. I think this is called a dimple key? I'm not sure if I've heard about those before, but Uchikoshi's taught me about a lot of obscure things that apparently exist in these games. It's pretty thick, too. That's what she's... I'm sorry, okay, listen. I feel like a pedophile when I, notice those things, but I am pretty sure Uchikoshi makes her say things like that on purpose. But I'm gonna always interpret shit like that as what it sounds like. Is this the dimple key or not? Yes, okay, I guessed the right key without even really having any sense of which one fits which one. Haha, it's open! I know where the red memory card is now. It's in here, however the fuck we get that open. As far as the green one, Readey Dergon. Doing puzzles is fun. Well, I think we might actually get the green memory card from putting that thing in the lion's mouth. And we can now probably do that by unlocking this, yep, with this other key. There we go! Now, I should be able to open this thing. Don't get stung by jellyfish. That sucks a lot, I've heard. I even saw this TV program about getting stung by jellyfish, and I wish I hadn't. What the hell? There's a second lid. Yeah, but it's got a hole in the middle. If you stick your hand in there, maybe you can grab that one with the meat in it. It's not meat. Whatever. Let's give it a shot. God, I would not do that if I were... Wait, hot. I thought he was stung. Is the water hot? Shit, this water's really interesting. Really? Really? Then these bubbles. Yeah, it's boiling. No way. No jellyfish can survive in boiling... Yeah, what the fuck? Are they, not alive, but they're made to look alive? They are aliens, or maybe there's some sort of genetically engineered jellyfish. This is definitely... sci-fi as fuck. There's, very human-like robots, I think it's possible. Yeah, we should try and get the purple one to rise up to the top somehow. If we can get it right under the hole in the lid, I think I can grab it. You can move the 3 jellyfish. This is an interesting puzzle, and I wonder how drunk Uchikoshi was when he thought of this idea. Move the purple jellyfish to the hole using the water currents in the tank. Interesting puzzle. This room is really fun to me so far. I don't know. It's got cool puzzles in it to me. If you move one of the yellow jellyfish to the hole instead, you are a failure and we are very disappointed in you. That caught me off guard because as far as I remember, the minigame instructions are always very serious. So... this kind of joke in the minigame instructions of all things is very funny, and now I'm afraid of making a fool of myself by doing that anyway. Okay, let's do this. Also, it feels really mean to say that because... Wait, hold on. Is it really this simple? Maybe that's why they even said it that way. See, that'll move the... Oh, okay, I'm seeing it now. How do I get this one out of the way? Can I? If I just do this and that one's out of the way. Wait, here we go. I think I might have done it. Hey, feels good. Feels very good. Okay, yeah, that was a pretty easy puzzle when you think about it for very long, so I think I know why they put it in there, but I also feel like it's kind of mean to have instructions like that. Even if I was making a very humorous game, I would not make fun of the player like that. It just feels wrong, but it was funny. Gotta grab it, jellyfish! Uchikoshi, please. What the heck? Jellyfish it fast, because the water's hot. I don't think I've ever heard anything as dumb in my life, Sigma, please. Oh, I say that, but, I mean, Uchikoshi really tried. It's like he's reaching for the cringiest puns possible when he writes this shit, and they're just all over the first game, dude. So, yeah, no, never mind. I've certainly heard things as dumb or possibly worse, which I guess is a personal opinion thing, but anyway. This is Ellen. Oh, I love how she names the little, like, creatures and stuff that we end up getting, like how she named the frog in the laboratory Mr. Hoppington or something, Sir Hoppington, I think. And this jellyfish is Ellen. She's a mysterious intelligent life form from the outer reaches of space. Don't give it a name. That's funny, he says the same thing here as he said to her in the laboratory. That's funny. Here, take it. Hey, stop it. What if it grabs onto my face and oh, no! An alien's joke feels very Uchikoshi to me, because I feel like he's an absolute sci-fi nerd to the maximum. But no, I don't want that image. Fuck you. Come on, just wants to give you a hug. Besides, it's not even alive. It's a thing, man-made, like a toy or something. I was figuring that, honestly. I don't think there's been anything alive in here, other than plants. And us, obviously. But it's digesting a chunk of meat. Clover, please. It's not meat. And what is it? Hold on. I'll pull it out now. It's a circular tile that I will activate for posterity, I suppose, or completion. Yeah, completion's sake. It feels like the most appropriate thing to say here. But it's obviously the son the lion's gonna eat because fucking symbolism. It's human flesh! Clover, please. You're very adamant about that, even though, like, if you look at it from any other angle than right on the front, and even right on the front, because you can see a bit of, like, silver there. It looks like a coin or something. No, it's not. It's a ceramic tile. Okay, thank you. Like, my brain, when I think ceramic, I think white, but, you know. Oh, well, yeah, I guess it's only red on one side. Yeah, this does not look ceramic to me. Ceramics to me is, like, I would think this was a coin if there was no, like... Anyway. Circular tile, which goes right around her. What does it say about the jellyfish? There are 2 jellyfish floating lazily in the tank. They're just chilling. Honestly, this is kind of relaxing. I'm gonna take a, like... I might literally just, like, I don't know, do something with this video, because it's kind of relaxing to see the jellyfish chilling. Like, do some sort of interesting, like, ambience thing, because this song is pretty chill. And there's just jellyfish in the tank just chilling, and it's kind of relaxing to look at. Go back and record this game later for, like, a few hours just on this screen. For gits and shiggles, and just fucking put that out as a video, because... it's nice and you know. Maybe literally just like zoom it into where you don't even see the edges of the tank. It's just the jellies swimming around with this fucking ass music. Anyway. Yep. Fits perfectly. That's what she said. Sorry, my brain's going there all the times. It's just there's too many of them in this room. And there's just been a lot of gems this episode so far, seemingly. Yeah, I don't think it did anything Look! Huh? I don't think it did anything though. Okay. What the heck is this? It's a laser because fucking Uchikoshi. A laser? Gosh, I didn't think there'd be something like this behind that picture. A laser. Big Dergony, But it sort of makes sense, because, like, you could interpret that as a laser beam, I guess. The sun in his mouth. Laser. Where's it points? Interesting. It's probably a hint for something. Probably the clock. Wait, what if we open the pod? Because it doesn't seem to be pointing to anything. But what if we open the pod? Because that will intercept the beam. Oh my god, okay, it's not actually... See, because... Okay. Oh, that's clever. Whoa, that's pretty cool. So it's actually 0015. But what is that supposed to mean? Look, the laser's added stuff to the time. Yeah, it looks like it's 0:15 now. 15 segundos. What does 15 seconds have to do with crapola? I guess we'll see. Because, like, there's 2 hints that literally involve clock hands, so I have this feeling. Well, I guess I'll grab this thing first. A chip with a green light on it. Not sure what it does. Wait, chip. Didn't we need a chip for... I mean, actually, it might go there. Well, no. There's obviously, it needs green memory card, a green memory card and a red one above it. So I think the chip goes here. I think of the slot in the terminal right here, which is blue around the edges, so that seems to check out. Oh, look! The color chip. Wait, is this the password? No. Because it's a light blue, and also, why would that be a password? Because also, like, the tablet's obviously the place we get the password. I think it says something, too. There's a message on the screen. Before use, this system must be initialized. Please perform the following tests. 1. Treat. Vegetation. So I'm guessing we need to put the plant in there, and maybe that will dislodge the red card somehow. 2. Freeze vegetation. Okay, here we go. Until tests are complete, pod will not function with human occupant. The heck is this? We can't put a person in there until it runs its tests. Seems pretty clear to me. Then what about Quark? We just need to run the tests. Something about treating and freezing a plant? Okay, so it looks like, okay, I'm starting to see it. They also had Quark, right, when they went through here. I think it was like Dio and someone, right? And I think he might have made them keep quiet about Quark the same way he made us keep quiet about... I forget the name of the medicine for Radical 6, but that stuff. Treating and freezing a plant? Yeah. Treating makes sense, but these being treatment pods and all, but... Well, it's also made for cryo so that Tanmyoji, the old lady, and Kay can sleep here. That's my new theory. Freezing? Well, we don't really have a choice, do we? We've got to follow the instructions. Come on, we don't have time to just sit around. We gotta do these tests so we can get Quark in one of these pods. Yeah, right. Got it. Okay, I put the withered plant down. What do we do next? Let's try closing the pod. Right, here goes. Is it literally gonna unwither the plant? That would be amazing. Identifying subject. Done. Diagnosing subject. Done. Initiating treatment cycle. Magic. That is a very magical sound to me. Treatment completed. Pod opening. Holy shit, yeah, that looks more vibrant, doesn't it? Hey, what the heck is this? That planet was practically dead a minute ago. No way. No way, that's impossible! Welcome to most of the plot of this game! It's like magic. Wow, it even sounded like magic. Well, we won't need this plant anymore. He's done a good job. He's a good boy. Wait, really? Are you sure? Don't we have to freeze it next? Thank you for your service, sir. Oh, yeah, and it fell out. So, wait, what do we freeze then? Huh? Hey, it looks like there's something here. It must be the thing that was stuck in the trunk. Whatever the treatment was... whoops, that's a typo, must have pushed it out. I wonder what this is. A memory card, maybe. It's got those metal pin things on it. Yep, that's what I thought. But we still don't know where the green one is. Alright, cool. Cool, because these are apparently also cryopods. I guess we need to find something to freeze that's a plant? Because we don't have it in our inventory anymore, do we? No, I didn't think so. Oh wait, hold on, there's another plant over there. I guess we freeze that then. Oh, do you think we could use this plant for one of those tests? Yeah, I guess we could. There's... Ah, that's how you get both of them. Okay. There's something green sticking out of the trunk. Oh, well, might as well take it with me. And then... do the clock thing. I bet, again... Okay, there's two different clock faces. It probably has something to do with, like... You insert both the cards, you have to set the time or something for both cards. So 6:27:15, right? Well, I'll double check that once we're done with this. I love the song in here a lot, particularly. I'm loving the vibe of most of the music in this game, but this one's special to me. It's very ethereal, and I love that shit in games. Okay, this time it's the healthy plant's turn. I wonder if it'll work. Who knows? Let's just close it up. And drink some water, because reading aloud gets you parched. Identifying subject. Done. Diagnosing subject. Done. Initiating freeze cycle. Wow. Freeze test complete. Pod opening. Wow, that is a very frosty boy. Whoa! It's totally frozen stiff. Probably because of your lame joke. Did I say something? Look, the leaves are all crunchy. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. She broke it. Well, they're like, look, that's scary. Because you're supposed to apparently do that to a fucking person. That's terrifying. Ah. Oh man, what'd you do, Chloe? That's fucking terrifying. That means if someone just opened the pod, they could fucking break you like glass. God, that's terrifying. Oh man, what'd you do, Clover? It's all broken now, but whatever. Just help me clean it up. Huh? This wasn't here before. It's that plastic thing that was stuck in the trunk. It must have fallen out when the plant shattered. Yep, so green and red memory card. Okay, alright, I think that should complete both the tests. So hurry up and put Quark in. He's fucked off already, hasn't he? Or unless he always gets put in the pod and for some reason no one ever speaks up about it. I wonder if we're going to finally figure out why, because we're going to have to not speak up about it ourselves or something. I know, hang on. Or maybe he really will be just gone. We'll see. Oh no! They put him in there! Okay, no, he's fine. He was just unconscious. Wait, hold on. What if Tenmyuji said he ran away when he actually put him in the treatment pod? To protect him? No. There we go. He's sure sleeping pretty hard, huh? You'd never think he's sick. I guess that Sopro stuff is pretty strong. Yeah, so what do we do now? How about closing the cover like we did before? That should start the automatic diagnosis. Got it. Having just one other person in here feels odd, because from what I remember, this is the only time in this game that we've had one other person other than the initial room with Fi. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is going to be an ending, because isn't there, like, not very many people left in this one? Identifying subject. Done. Diagnosing subject. Done. Single human occupant secured. Beginning treatment. Is he going to be okay? Maybe we should check the screen. Yeah. I think this is some kind of readout of Quark's vital signs. Body temperature, pulse rate, blood pressure, respiration frequency, tachycardia. They all look normal. What a relief. Wait. There's something else down at the bottom. Radical 6 virus detected in subject. System is not equipped to treat Radical 6. Current program will alleviate symptoms but cannot cure viral infection. What the heck? What was the point of putting him in here? Well, I don't think there was no point. After all, it says it can alleviate the symptoms. But, hold on. Let's keep looking. It says more. This system is capable of inducing a cold sleep state. Cold sleep state freezes subject with CAS, whatever the fucking fuck that is. Wait. Is this like the Ice 9 stuff? Preserving cellular structure. During cold sleep state, body functions are suspended, preventing viral spread. Activate sleep function? Yes, no. Cold sleep? What the heck is that? I have no idea. But remember the freezing test? Whatever. We need to get out of here and tell everyone else about this. What should we tell them to do? Huh? Do we put him in cold sleep? Activate sleep function? Yes, no. No question. What if he got smashed like the plant? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. No, it is. I wonder if that's literally like a plot point, someone being killed that way. Oh, man. I would not put that past Uchikoshi in his fucking sick-ass mind. Alright. Oh, hold on. 7:26:15. No. I got that mixed up. It's 6:27:15. And if I'm wrong about that, then I will go back and check. Also, I'm not sure what number 4 is supposed to mean. Wait, is there a pod number 4? No. Like, there seems to be 1 through 3. Which, again, there were 3 people living here. That seems pretty, you know? Look, there's a hand on the face now. Is this a minute hand? It's pointing to 5 past... You put them both in, don't you? It did it again. There's another hand. Looks like an hour hand. Yeah, okay, here we go. It's pointing to 4. Let's just try to make it 6:20 first. 4 o'clock. 5 minutes past. Wait. What do I do to... Oh. No, I already unlocked it. Can I change it? Wait. A tablet. The screen says the following 4 pieces for the first password. Oh yeah, the whole board game. You're right. Right. Hold on. A piece for the second password. Huh. Okay, I think this is, like, there's three times. And I guess I have to do with the board game? Because it seems to just be a hint and not that you can move the hands. There's actually 4 times, I just realized. Because there's also the digital clock. 620 was in pod 2. And then 015 was in pod 3. I was just thinking, maybe this is some sort of password hint. Huh? Come on. For the tablet. It had some kind of login screen, right? Yeah, so, well, you need a 4-letter password, and we've got the numbers 1 through 4 on the left side of this board game-looking thing. Don't you feel like there's got to be a connection? Okay, 1, 7, 15, 7, 1, 5? I have a feeling, hold on, it's the moves, right? Sorry, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, but, okay, this is the start, right? So, the one piece, you move it, okay, so, 715, because that is the first one. Let's make sure. Yes, 715 is the first one, right? Okay, so I need to stop pressing buttons and just count with my finger. I keep wanting to do something in the game to count this, but I can't. So 715. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands me at K. Okay. So, I got a 4-letter letter that starts with K in this game. My brain jumped to kill. Anyway. That is fucking awkward, but I know that's a K. Welcome to my handwriting, y'all. I'm a good writer as far as putting words together in a word processor, but as far as, like, written language and signing things, yeah, no. Okay, so 620 is the next one. So, that means 620, which means, if I have this right, it makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just 1, 2, right? Which would be P. 1 piece for the second password. Maybe it's 1 piece and just all the letters it moves to? That might be it, actually. And if it's a 4-letter password, ooh, wait, I think it's that one that's a 4-letter one. Either way, I'll do that one next because it's the second password anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, P, and then I imagine we don't move anymore. It's a little awkward to read against this greenish background, but it's still readable. 3, so 0, 15. So yeah, 0, then 1, which would be O, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would be J. I hope this is right. It makes sense. 4-letter password. This is how we get exactly 4 letters out of this. 1, 2... Wait, J, right? That doesn't feel right to me. Hold on. Let me recount that. Would be S. 4, 5, A, B, C, right? I swear to God, the first time I said that, I said J, but I probably accidentally counted 6. Now, let's see if that works. But wait, like, that's an odd... Okay, no, never mind, no. So, literally, it's in order... KP CS unless I'm wrong. But let's try that. Crossing fingers. Okay, I'm not sure what to do then. Because that made a whole lot of sense to me. I might look this up. Wait, MH. Okay, that's the one thing I don't get. That's got to be part of it too. Looks like you go one way for M, the other way for H. I feel like I have to look it up. Unless, what does this button do? Anything? Okay, I'm missing something important. It's not coming together like the rest of the room has. Like, I love when these things, like, yeah, I need to think a little bit to make things happen, but then they just do. It's so satisfying when, yes, I still have to work for it, but it's not, I don't get stuck and have to freeze on the same step for very long. I can progress quickly. I love when this game lets me do that. It's the most satisfying goddamn thing. And then, let's be frank, I get impatient when that doesn't happen. M and H. That has something to do with what direction you count from. But, like, how the fuck are you supposed to equate any of these to M and H? Which is the reason why I'm looking this up. That is too vague to me. Okay, I was just confused about what the numbers and digits meant a bit. Because I read as far as what to do, but not as far as what the solution is, so I still have to use my brain a bit to figure it out. So yeah, clockwise. If we look at the numbers again, this is the other thing I didn't get. Okay, I have no fucking clue how you're supposed to get this, but apparently what you're supposed to do instead of what I was doing was counterclockwise and clockwise. And also, the 2 digits on the left side of the colon should all be counted as one thing. Again, I've got to figure this out basically on my own now that I know that rule. However the fuck you're supposed to figure that out. Counterclockwise for some fucking reason. And then 15, clockwise. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 15 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I guess I could be using my cursor to count this, but it's easier to just not and use my finger in real life. So sorry for the non-visual. So apparently that lands us on S. Unless I'm wrong. God, and now I want to look at the solution to make sure I'm right on that. I guess I will. Alright, we seem to have gotten an S there. I hope that's right. And then I'm going to erase these. No. Oof, that would have been a lot of work I got rid of if I did that. Then also, like, try to keep the blue color code after I erase these. Because I like the idea of using all 3 colors for the 3 different phases, the 3 different, like, the 3 different pieces of information to make up this hint. Again, I do not know how the hell you're supposed to get the counterclockwise and then clockwise shit. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to get that? A whole lot of trial and error? Actually, fuck that, honestly. But again, a lot of that might be because I'm getting a little tired and brain dead from doing these puzzles. You know what? I'm going to start getting up when I start to feel irritable a little bit more. Taking breaks like right now. Wow. And it won't even affect y'all because I can edit it out. I just get really into this stuff and then I want to finish it before I do anything. But that tends to not be healthy. Especially for someone like me, so burb. The first one was S, I do believe. I'll accept that. It looks enough like an S to me. Next. 6. Counterclockwise. 20. Clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is S again. Interesting. But we also have to do 20 counterclockwise. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It literally is S, apparently. It literally just made me count all the way around just for landing on the same fucking... Okay. Okay, but there's 2 S's in this word. I mean, there's 2 S's in lots of words, so okay. 0, so literally just stay on T, and then 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's Y. I thought it was going to be S again. 4, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yos? Yos. Wait, what? No, this thing... no, actually, no. Yoso? Well, we'll see. Okay, that doesn't seem right. But let's try that. I feel like it should be a word if it's right. Unless I'm getting counterclockwise and clockwise wrong. That's possible. Let's try it, but I kind of have a feeling it's not right. Okay, I'm gonna look up the full thing. I'm brain deadening enough to where, like, I'm just gonna look up the whole thing. Again, I'm satisfied at this point, and I can usually do this. If I can do most of the room without doing this, I'm only doing it for the passwords. I feel pretty good about that. Apparently I'm bad at counting, because it's apparently past, and I'm pretty sure, at least according to Thonky.com, which has been correct so far, and I've used it religiously for this game, and I also believe 999 as well. So I think it's literally just I wasn't counting the letters right, which is a very me thing to do. How did I... Actually, wait, hold on. I'm kind of curious now. Yeah, the A is right next to the S. The P is right next to another S. That might... Okay, yeah, this is definitely lining up. And then again, an S is in there. And then a T, which might have been the O. Yeah, I gotta say, I was one off. That's a very me thing to do. I'm not exactly sure how I was counting them wrong, but I was. If I wasn't, I would have gotten the right password. I was on the right track, but yeah. I guess I needed to count the one that I wasn't counting to start with, because, like, my brain goes, okay, if you're starting at the T, you're already at the T, right? So that means you don't need to count the first thing. So I guess that was my mistake. Past makes a billion,000% sense for this game and this series, because, you know, changing the past is like a huge fucking theme, and dwelling on it and all sorts of shit. The past in general, you could say. Good job. You logged in. Yeah, but look at the screen. It turned green and shit. Because then now there's all these fucking moons and stars out. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What the fuck? I haven't played this game in weeks, guys. What does this mean? Excuse me. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I know. I haven't gone that senile at 28 yet, I hope. Although with my brain, I wouldn't be surprised. It's a password for the safe. Yeah, I was kind of right-ish on my first time for the second password, but not the first one. What you need to do is, the hint of one piece is supposed to mean that you move one piece. I'm gonna make it happen, but I did end up seeing the password, but I'm going to make it happen, so. And now I know, just like to show my work, I guess. Although I didn't really work, but to work for the answer at all, I guess. Because I feel very cheaty from doing that for both. I just feel very tired. And I wanted to get this room over with. So, yay, and I'm almost done, and yeah. Password is normally where I flop, if I do. And I'm getting better about that, about not doing that well, the last room I did, at least. So that feels good. But anyway, so the point for that hint is you move only one piece, which means you move as if you were moving one piece, which means that you keep continuing on 4 times from the letter, but the same numbers. So 1, 2, I can actually show it with my mouse. I don't know why my brain hasn't thought of that yet, but I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. I am just gonna put in the... I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, but I keep getting the wrong letters. So I'm literally just going to type in poor, because that's the password. I ended up seeing it while I was looking. Brain, please. I'm sorry, friends. I'm sorry if I frustrated you with being like this today, but if y'all are still around and you've been around, I know there are a few of you. Thank you, you're awesome. All literally basically 5 of you, but you're fucking amazing, and I love you. Anyway, Readey Dergon. So apparently I'm good enough for some people. It's really nice to remember that when I think the opposite. That I'm not good enough for anyone, which is really easy to do. I believe all of y'all are Gucci as well. And I'm Gucci, goddammit. Thought so. Nice work, Sigma. Yeah, I guess. For cheating. Oh, wait. Look. Yay, blue password. My favorite color, even though it's stained with cheating again. But again, I'm happy that I at least got one room without doing shit. I think that was the only room so far that I have done without looking shit up. But I'm glad I did it. And I might have done it like once before. I know I've gotten close a few times, but I feel like that was the first room I didn't look up a thing about, so I feel very happy about that. Alright, so, it's safe, right? Yeah, just like the ones in the AB room in the infirmary. I'm not going to skip all this dialogue before, just for completion's sake. It should open when we plug in the right password. Assuming it works like the others, of course. So, moon, star, I think moon here. Yep, we're in now. Feels good. You did it! Wait, what's this other thing in here? It's the fucking... Oh, yeah, it's the injection gun. That's how Dio got it from here. Yeah, he put that in... Yeah, that's right. It was... I forgot the treatment center had it, but what's in there? I guess we'll see. Oh, we can finally see what he injected her with, Luna. Unless it wasn't him that did that. Like, did someone get the gun from him? There's a times where we just find Alice dead alone in the crew quarters. And then there are times where we find... I think there was this one route specifically where Alice was found in there. We did something with her body. And then Luna was killed in, like, the same room, I think. By herself, I think, with a knife. And then there's the third type of finding those 2 poor fucking women dead. Especially now that I know that Luna did not do the murder. It was, unsurprisingly, Dio. But again, Uchikoshi using his... I should just start in Uchikoshi games just disregarding the first person that it seems like did a crime or something in these games. Because he loves his misdirection. I guess it really was, at the end, Dio trying to frame her. That's why it looked like it did. The arrangement of the AB rooms in that one ending where Fi was humming over them. Anyway, you did it. You opened it. Yay. Thanks for my player dopamine by praising me and telling me how amazing I am. It's a little ridiculous that that's such a trope, but at least this game seems to be tongue-in-cheek about it. Like everything, you know. This series is Mood Whiplash City. One minute you're getting, like, the most ridiculous comedy shit ever. And the next second, oh god, horrible death, doom, gore death. Oh god, Jesus. Yeah, literally. Like, not exaggerating. Like, fuck, dude. Whoa, that thing looks dangerous. You mean this gun thing? Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Because Dio doesn't have it. I think this is just an injection gun. It's a helpful tool, not a weapon. How about that? What's in the vial? Because it could be a weapon if that's poison. Are you sure? I think that kind of depends on what's in that vial. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking that. See, she's smarter than people give her credit for, dude. It's in that vial there. The label says neostigmine. What is that? What did you just say? Neostigmine? Please tell me what that is, because that's like the one drug in this game that I do believe was mentioned once. Unless it was a different drug I haven't heard before, but I remember that there was a different drug other than Soparil and... I forget the name of the muscle relaxant. I'm not sure if neostigmine was the third drug that was mentioned that was in this gun, but I think it was the only one, unless there was another vial with another unknown drug, which I wouldn't put past Uchikoshi, but for now let's assume that neostigmine is the thing that was in the gun when Dio fired it, or someone fired it into Luna, it seems. Why? Does that mean something? Let me see it. What does she know about it? Probably something to do with her job, I imagine. Neostigmine. Neostigmine. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Or I wonder if she might be, more of a genetic field thing, because we know she has that power. As well, sorry for the yawning. No good. I can't remember. Damn, it's not even that late for me, in the grand scheme of things, but I think I'm just getting tired because I'm using my brain so much for these. I don't think it's bad, though. Do you have any proof? Nope, of course not. Could you let me hang on to this? Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you, Sigma, but... wait, she might have done that if she was able to hold on to it before. In that one ending where it was just left there. It might have been a double, like, more than one. Are you sure it's not dangerous? What would you do if it was? Alright, I trust you. You don't seem like a bad person. Thanks. Okay, listen, giggling is not the way to respond to "you don't seem a bad person" when you're giving someone a potentially dangerous weapon. Thanks. Then how about I let you take me on a... Oh my god, Clover. She knows... It's almost like she knows Sigma's weak to this before coming here. Or does she just think all men are? I don't know. Need some time if we get out of here in one piece. Yeah, cool. Moving on. We still got a bunch of stuff in here. Yeah, but it's all flat stuff. Now, granted, like, she might actually be kind of interested in him, which I would be interested to know why, but I think she's literally just toying with him like she did that one time. Yes it is. First we've got... That's such an interesting way of saying that. Cards and pieces of paper are flat, yes, but that is such a weird thing to point to. A map. Floor B. The map I found in the infirmary said floor A. I guess that means floor A is the top floor? I mean, we took the elevator down to get here, right? Yeah, that sounds right. Up next, some gray cards. Key cards. They've got moons on them, too. We've got an extra key card here. We do and we don't because we have Quark. Our third is, not conscious. These must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about. There are two of them, just like with the sun keys. One for you and me, and the other one's for Quark. But he's... well, there's not much point in giving it to him. I'll hang on to it for now. Okay, what's next? A piece of paper with something written on it. Here are some... okay, yeah, this again. Yep. One of us has to, so either you or me, you mean. Or, well, Quark if he wakes up all of a sudden and is stable. Oh, well, there's no reason not to pick Ally in the next round anyway. Of course, first we've got to get out of this room. And that'll be easy. Just look at the last thing in the safe. The key to the exit. Oh! I'm really wondering what we're going to get here and what it's going to pertain to in future stuff in the game. I found this key in the safe. Should open the exit. Interesting how that sentence does not have a period. Although it makes sense as a place to leave a typo, because do they really expect you to always activate the key? Maybe they basically expect you to activate everything because of this game being this game, but I'm disinclined to activate the key because what else would it say about it except, well, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of dumb dialogue about it, like, later. Or, you know, at least banter between characters regardless of the nature of it. I wouldn't put that past it, but, like, that was just a literally very generic thing. And it may almost always be like that. However, I'm finding, like, more and more typos as I go through this game, and I think the later areas are a little bit more rushed. And that is rather indicative of games a lot of the times, because of deadlines and things of that nature. Let's go. But before we go, if y'all want to just end this here, I'll just leave this here, and then just the next visual novel section will start with us exiting the room next episode. So, like, comment, subscribe if you like to, friends, and I'll see you next time. And I hope y'all are doing great, and that, you know, you keep loving yourself and loving people and loving the world, and I'll see you next time. But if you want to listen to me read and make commentary about the files here, then stick around. So, Readey Dergon. Let's look at this for no reason. Cool, neat, also spooky. I feel like there's two possibilities for why Clover was like, neostigmine, Either she legitimately, like, it was on the tip of her tongue sort of thing. Like, she could remember, but she isn't going to fully here. Or, she does know, but she's keeping it from Junpei for a reason, because of whatever she's planning with it, which is not nothing. This is Clover we're talking about. So I really am about him giving her that. But I think that that's how she ends up killing Luna, and I think it's her. Whew, it's open. Good job. That's twice you opened it. Yeah. Secret file. So, page numero 10. I do believe we only passed one page question mark so far, so that's a good sign. We're getting to the end of at least the rooms that aren't tied to the true ending. Because I would not put it past this game if there's an ending like 999 where there's 3 extra fucking rooms in it. Or however, an amazing machine that augments an individual's natural ability to heal, strengthens their immune system, accelerates their metabolism, and can cure many otherwise incurable diseases, but unfortunately not Radical 6 for some fucking reason. Because plot and shit. In addition, it can creation, whoops, that's another typo, personalized medicines, perform gene therapy. Jesus fucking Christ, I didn't realize it was this ridiculous. I already knew it was ridiculous. And even repair the effects of radiation damage? What an incredible machine! It's not that incredible if it can't cure Radical 6, you say. Yes, well, I guess you got a point. But don't worry, it also has a function called Cold Sleep. Cold Sleep uses cast, whatever the fuck that means, freezing, to freeze the entire body without damaging it. That way, even if the disease you have can't be cured, you can be frozen until a cure is found. Cold Sleep. There are generally 2 types of cold sleep. The first type involves lowering your internal body temperature. This reduces your basal metabolic rate, whatever the actual fuck that means, and induces a state similar to hibernation. In other words, your body is still actively functioning, just very slowly. The other sort of cold sleep is the one in this game. This involves freezing your body to essentially lock it in whatever state it was in. Until recently, this was impossible because the expansion and crystallization that took place during the freezing process irrevocably damaged human tissue. In the world where this game takes place, however, cast technology has overcome this hurdle and made cryonics a reality. Wait, is the first type of cold sleep a thing? I didn't think it was the thing at all yet. The resuscitation rate is nearly 100%. In fact, you'd be much more likely to die in a plane crash, which means that freezing yourself to visit the future is safer than flying from Tokyo to Milan. CAS stands for Cells Alive System. Oh wait, I think I've heard that before, haven't I? That rings a bell. I must have heard it somewhere else in the game, but I forget where. It allows organic tissue to be safely and non-destructively frozen. Because science fiction, wow. In this game, CAS is used to put people in cold sleep. It's super cool as a subject with a magnetic field, and causes them to freeze almost instantly, preventing crystallization. In real life, the problem comes when you try to thaw something out, which also must be done instantly. In this game, however, the technological magic of the treatment pod, so magic it sounds like literal, like fucking fantasy magic. I love the sound effects. Makes returning from cold sleep possible. The past two nonary games, more lore, except we probably know exactly everything here. November 2018, 16 children were reported missing. In actuality, 18 children were taken, but 2 were never reported. I feel like I remember the 2 extra children thing kind of, but not if it was confirmed who they were or like why. The person in charge was someone we will refer to as H, also known as Ace, and Hongo, and a fucking dickbag, and all sorts of other insults that you know, whatever the fuck flavor of insult you'd like to call it. The purpose of the game was to conduct experiments on morphic resonance, with the children as test subjects. I won't go into this. November 1, 2027. Version is that this was the first nonary game. A total of 9 people participated in the session. They were abducted, just as the children had been, but this time H was not in charge of the game. Clover was a participant in both games, and now she finds herself playing the nonary game yet again. Yeah, poor fucking Clover. Does that confirm that Snake isn't here? What I'm thinking is that she was abducted as part of her work, and like Snake is at home or something. I hope he's not dead or something. I feel like it's weird he hasn't been mentioned a lick, even though she loves him, so I feel like she'd at least say something about her brother. I don't think she said a word about him, which is weird. Except, well, didn't they keep their relationship, like, tight-lipped for a lot of 999 too? So, like, she wouldn't want to tell strangers about her brother, right? Especially with considering who she works with and considering the situation and not being with him. So I suppose that all makes sense. But considering how much she loves him, also, like, not ever hinting that she has a brother is a very weird thing to me. Especially because, like, even Santa talks about it in the first game, even though he has a lot of reason to keep tight-lipped about everything, right? Anyway, the context of this game, espers are people with the ability to access the morphogenetic field. And they are not deluded about it, it's actually true. So it's not 7th grade syndrome or whatever. Isn't the word for that Chinubio? Don't quote me on that, but anyway, it's literally just fucking like a thing. Because science fiction bordering on fantasy, like literally that's what this is. An esper can increase the strength of their signal by being in close proximity to other espers, assuming they are the strongest. The strongest signal will absorb any weak ones nearby, and use them to amplify its own strength, sort of like waves. The biggest wave adds the amplitude of smaller waves to its own and covers them up. I don't know if that was specifically mentioned, but that's probably extremely plot important. It might actually provide a clue as to how the actual shit Akane was able to fucking access the field from beyond death. I don't know, man, that still seems sketch. Especially because Junpei calls it sketch at the end of the game. And I think the reason for that is I still think we do not know the entire picture. Exactly about how June fucking resurrected her ass. Or I guess how Santa did, or how they both helped each other to do so, and also Junpei sort of, kind of, but not really against his will. Also, I guess basically everyone else in the game. Anyway, nonary veterans. The following 9 people were participants of the nonary game that Clover claims to have been a part of. Ace, middle-aged man. Snake, Clover's older brother, real name Light. That's right. That's what it is. Okay, so yeah, here's the mention of his brother. It's just not in character. But I think it's because strangers. Why would she tell strangers about her brother, especially if, like, they could use that knowledge to hurt him or something. It makes sense, actually. Clover, still Clover, just younger and with a jacket. Oh, yeah, that's right. She isn't wearing a jacket here. Junpei, hero of 9 hours, 9 persons, 9. I wouldn't, I mean, I would sort of say hero, but like, more like fucking pawn of his love interest who then fucked off again. And what happened to Junpei there? I have a feeling there we're gonna know. Junpei's childhood friend. Real name, Akane Karashiki. 7, amnesiac detective. Lotus, attractive programmer, has 2 daughters. Specifically, has to be, specifically written as attractive. Ushikoshi's like, you gotta make sure that they know that I busted a nut to this character design as soon as I got it back from my artist. Anyway, Kubota, skittish man, gets blown up. Jesus. I mean, it's true, but that's a savage way of writing him in. Neo goes to me. Please give me information. Thank you for the answer, game. Thank you for giving me the answer I wanted for once. Holy shit. A type of carbamate compound. Well, I mean, giving me the answer I wanted earlier than a bunch of roots later. A lot earlier. In fact, literally a good few, not very many minutes after I asked it. Thanks. For once. A type of carbamate compound, whatever the fuck that means, which acts as a reversible... Oh, Jesus Christ, this word. Acetylcholinesterase? That's my best shot at that word. Did I get it right, sciencey people? Inhibitor. Exciting the... Oh my god, these fucking words, dude. Parasympathetic... Okay, that wasn't that bad. Nerve. Parasympathetic nerve. This allows it to counteract the effects of the... You know that ending where Sigma's dying, and he's like, isn't there a way to save myself? Yeah, this is the way to save himself. This is the way. She knows, doesn't she? She knows what it is. She knows it counteracts tubercurin, and that's why she took it. Because she knows she could save her ass or Alice's ass if they were going to get... penalized, as Zero Jr. is very fond of saying. It can be delivered with an injection gun like the one you see here. Okay, so... it's a life-saving tool. Yeah, she knows what it means. That's why she made sure to take it. And made sure to even add that extra flirtiness on there to make sure she got it. Because now she has a get-out-of-jail-free card for either herself or Alice. So, yeah. Yay! I got the answer I wanted. I'm so happy. I'm soaking it up, because the game's not... I say the game... The 3 other Uchikoshi games I have yet to play are not going to do that for me. Very often, anyway. Probably. I'll be surprised if they start. This is the lock for the exit. It's... Oh... Yeah, that was all the files. Wait, do I unlock it first? No, never mind. Hold on. Are you... Oh, whoops. I don't think it's going to let me back out of this. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm just going to save... immediately afterward. I think I should be able to without reading a word. So here's the actual end of this, friends. Have lovely ones, and I'll see you later.